great to have you with us from Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins, Colorado. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Colorado State Rams. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play call and show why they've won these games 3 in a row and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Rams offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offense.
Could be an alley. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Lost to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Rams are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
Got his man on the right. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
On the ground, it's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The run inside. It's Cross. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Williams. They're setting up the screen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Play fake, Williams. Under fire. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Miles. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the move, it's Jennings. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Running inside, it's Jennings. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Keeps it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like a lot of times in these man-to-man 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the first down.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. After run, now throw. Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Rams have it with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Jennings. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. run inside. It's cross. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call.
Maybe a crease. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams finds his man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's Williams to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And now on second down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cummings. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got him.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Throwing, Williams. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab in their space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Williams looking for a man. He's got it on the run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Sends it back in motion. Williams. He wants it all. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Miles. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Rams will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Hauls it in at the 25. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Williams. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Wide, 53. Wide to the end.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much in the roughing the passer penalty. Running inside, it's Jennings. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. dead center perfect. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession to give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in...
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Here's Williams to throw. Under fire. And down he goes.
And that's a really good response by this defense, man. You don't get too down on yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You line up. You play the next play. Nice job getting in the backfield. Now, going on the offensive, getting them in 2nd and long, a pretty predictable situation.
Wide receiver going in motion. Williams will pass. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Interesting play call there, right? You gave up a sack on the first play, so now these DNs are licking their chops. And you let them get a free rush at the quarterback because you've set up the screen. They're thinking, we're going to get back-to-back sacks. Just throw it right over top into the running back. You get some of those yards back now, at least giving you a chance here on 3rd down.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The run inside. It's Cross. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throwing. Williams. Firing to the right. Complete.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the red zone, it's Cross. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Williams got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Williams to the air again. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at New Mexico State taking on the number 24 team, the Texas State Bobcats. Back to your game in Fort Collins. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rams will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Looking for room, it's Jennings. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Rams are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cameron. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 45, on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Rams can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first and goal situation.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Could not make his way to the corner. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. He's looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The offense set for a first down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's cross. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here's Williams to throw. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away. He's able to make a big-time stop.
Man, those sting, man. The third down, the money down, your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called, receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
Colorado Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back open in the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. And the defense drags him down.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Throwing, Williams. Trying to beat the D deep. Upstairs, he's got it. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it. It's Cross. Might have a chance. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Tight end finds a soft spot. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cameron. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. Touchdown Rams! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll move the tight end. Barrels ahead. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They'll run it from the gun.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghost. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Third down from the gun, Williams. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Still on his feet at the 25. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Winton.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Cameron. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Makes the grab. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Rams, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they're going to send out the field goal unit and take the offense off the field. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long time-consuming... Oh, he's got some space! Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Running inside. It's Cummings. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you come up big, you force the third down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Inside the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The handoff, keep working on that clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to the ground with the running back. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The run inside. It's Cross. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Line getting set on 2nd down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.